Hey Eric. Hey Nico. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if audio is good. Just watch Hugh's suspension bridge video. Really cool. He's really good at telling stories, and his content is awesome. So if you have not checked it out, I encourage you to do so. How's everyone doing? Happy Easter. I probably will not be live streaming tonight. No track runs tonight. I'm going out with my daughter and some friends to an escape room and stuff. Yeah, just gonna have some fun. So, just wanted to touch base with everyone on the Saturday, see how they're doing. So, anyone getting new cars over the weekend or for Easter? Any Easter Bunny drop offs? Let me know. Nico, how's your Easter? Hey Clint, how are ya? DK Moon, how you doing? Yeah, so I got a car that I got um just this week, hopping up BRMs for race series. Nice. I gotta work on my BRMs at some point, but haven't got around to doing that. Hey John Tucci, how are ya? Happy Easter. Yeah, I just want to touch base with you guys. I'm not going to go live tonight. No live running of the track because I have some plans with my daughter. So I thought I'd just stop in, say hi, wish everyone happy Easter, maybe unbox a new car. So, yeah, talk about the new distributor in Canada that's doing really well and doing some really good stuff. Hey Eric, how are ya? Hey Slotcar Misfits, how are ya? MB's in the house. Thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, next weekend will be a big weekend because we have Joe from Yeras Carrera coming in. I don't know if you caught his podcast with Slot R this week. If you didn't, check it out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he's coming down. He's driving down from Montreal, about 6 hours to spend the weekend with me and Mass. And yeah, we're gonna go to Ernie's track. He's gonna race on my track. Lots of live streams coming up this coming weekend, so check us out. We'll probably keep you well informed. Um, Probably put his driving skills to the test. We'll see how he does. Dragonsdale, MP's track, and Ernie's. Introduce him to some analog racing. Um, yeah, so that's coming up this weekend. But yeah, let's talk about this package right here. So there's a new Canadian. Well, it's not new. Warren Scott, who's the owner of Light Tech Slots, and is a Canadian distributor for stock cars. And he recently, or actually, currently has a sale going on. I think on his website. So it's Light Tech Slots. I put the link up. Let's see if I can put this link up here. You know, impromptu live streams. Let's see, Light Tech. Yes. Yeah, so this is Warren's company, Litex Slots. So check it out. I believe he has a sale going on right now. Hey Darren, hey Daz, how are you? Thanks for doing those motorized billboards. If you guys are interested in the magnetic racing triple billboard motorized, Daz Hall, who's in the chat right now, I'll put him up on screen right now. He's the guy. He's the man. He has manufactured them, and he makes them. And I'm picking up mine at UK Slockoff Fest, which is coming up in a couple of weeks now. So yeah, we're gonna hang out with Pete and the guys in the UK, and Nico and MP, and yeah, we're gonna have a slot car adventure in the United Kingdom. So I'm excited about that. But that's coming up. But anyway, let's get back to Litex Slots. So I reached out. Warren had a car I really wanted. Got in touch with him. He does have a full website. I believe he's running a sale right now. The code is Dragon. I think it gives you 10% off. But he sent me this. So let's have a look at what's in the box, how it comes packaged. He does a really good job. So let's see. And you guys can let me know in the chat if you know the car that I probably picked up. Or let's see. See if any of you can guess. So let's move to that camera. Let me drop myself in here as well. Let's see. Sorry guys, doing this on the fly. You know me. Nope. Let's put me up here in the corner. Let's move to the... There you go. Right there. Alright, so yeah, got a car. Side comes packaged from Warren. So as you can see, he sent me lots of goodies here. So lots of stickers. So Warren's good with stickers. So it says, hello, thank you for purchase, Litex Slots, Mini Auto House. LitexSlots.ca is his website. So you guys can definitely check him out after. He has everything, pretty much. And he buys a lot of old stock, and he has a lot of like old stock as well for sale. But he sent me a whole bunch of stickers in the package. Sent me a little like clip. My daughter will get a kick out of this. She's into Pikachu. So lots of stickers. Thanks a lot, Warren. This is awesome of you. Love this one. Paychecks Racing. Porsche 911. Oh, Darren, Daz, you know me pretty well. You came close. There you go. Litex.ca. So I designed this logo for Warren. And actually, these are my stickers. I have a sticker machine, and this is what I created for Warren. He sent it back to me. Thank you, Warren. Need a sticker. And then these are the rest of them. No turbo, no fun. Kind of cool stuff. Just some JDM cars. Look at this, Initial D stuff. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a lot of Initial D stuff. 2 candies. 2 Aero chocolate bars. Yeah. And there you go. I forget where this comes from, but I've seen this before. It's like a next mod. I don't know you guys, but anyway. Porsche 962. Ooh. That is close. Very close. Alright. So, it is a sideways car. It is to go with my John Player Special Edition that I got recently as well. So Daz was really close, Daz. Yeah, you guys got the pink. So it is sideways. It's let's put this stuff away. So all the stuff I got from Warren is right here. You guys should definitely check him out. It's a great looking great store. Great product. Litex slots. Lots of stickers. Thanks a lot, Warren. So he always gives extras, so he's always handing out like little things in his packaging. And he does Galactic as well. And I saw this on his website, and I needed to pick it up because I have the JP John Player Special Edition of this car as well, and I thought this would really look good on track next to it. So yeah, picked this one up. Do you guys have this one in your collection? Let me know. There we go. There's the car. Yeah, I love black wheels. I'm a big fan of like mag wheels like this. Just lets the livery pop. So, what do you guys think? I haven't driven a sideways in a while. So definitely gonna have to break out some sideways cars, see what they feel like. But there you go, 935 Pink Pig, Moby Dick. I think it looks really good. It's really nice finish. We'll see how it does on track. Should be good. I know sideways needs a little bit of weight in their cars because they're a little bit lighter on the front end, but you know, I'll check it out. These do need some work before I can put them on track. I know that for sure because all my sideways did need some work, so we'll have a look at that. But this is really just I got the 935 John Player Special, and I thought this would be a good companion to that. But what do you guys think? Let me know. That says it looks beautiful. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of these opening and then unboxings, mainly because, well, the Carrera stuff hasn't come out yet, unless you're MP and you're buying them straight from China, which he did with the Gulf Porsche recently, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's hard. Nothing really piqued my interest yet. Plus, I'm going to UK Stock Car Fest, so gotta be careful with not blowing all the budget right away. Next weekend we're going to go to Ernie's, so I'm pretty sure I'll pick up some cars there. So yeah, definitely some stuff to do there. But what are you guys working on? What are you guys working on Easter weekend? Yeah, the black wheels do look nice. I do like them a lot. So yeah, I saw the car and I just had to have it. Oh, it's missing a mirror. Interesting. Here's the mirror. Look at that. Fell off. I was too rough with it right out the box. Nah. So little mirrors like this. There we go. Mirrors back on. Sideways. So what else have you guys been working on? I've been painting up a whole bunch of Magnetic Racing buildings. Well, I'm trying to anyway. So that's what I've been working on this week. I have so many buildings built. All the Mag Racing kits. There's a lot of them that have been built, but I haven't been really finishing them off. So I'm just trying to finish them off. Got the painting bug last Saturday, so I started painting a little bit. And but haven't been able to get down to the basement till today because I've been really busy with work. But yeah, just working on a couple of these things. So finish this kind of, well, I haven't finished it. I still have to put the metallic paint on here and do a little bit of weathering on this. But this was fun. Took me all of, I think, 15 minutes here. 35 short tires, new gears, extra weight added. Nice. Make 5 more MR. Nice. So yeah, if you guys want those motorized billboards, I'll make sure Darren sends me. Actually, I do have a video. I just don't have access to it right now. But yeah, I'll make sure I showcase that motorized billboard from that Daz does. So if you guys are interested, you can definitely contact him, or just let me know and I'll put you in touch with him. Yeah. Here's a question from MB. Going to buy some tires. Should I get silicone or urethane or a mixture of both? You need to decide whether you want to use silicone or urethane because they're counterproductive to each other. Urethane tends to pick stuff off the track, and urethane tends to put rubber down on the track, and silicone tends to pick it up off the track. So yeah, just choose one and go with it. So if you're gonna run silicone, you're gonna have to run silicone throughout, or if you're gonna run urethane, you can run rubber with urethane. So the cars that normally come with rubber, and you can run those, and then buy urethane and run that on top. All they do is put down rubber down on the track. Hey, Mad Dad, how are you? What's up, Travis? How you doing? Yeah, just picked up a new stock car, so just kind of saying hi, wishing everybody happy Easter, and yeah, just picked up this beauty, and yeah, I was working on some Mane racing kits, painting them. What's up, Cyborg? Dave S, how are ya? Yeah. Yes, I got this kit, and then I have the refreshment stands to finish off. I'm trying to finish these off this weekend. So, I've been using a water-based primer. Looks really good. It's pretty thin. Yeah, it comes down really thin, and it is water-based, so you can spray it indoors. So I don't know if you guys can get this over on your end, but this is a water-based primer. It's gonna be sprayed indoors. It doesn't have an odor to it at all. So yeah. Yeah, this is the problem with silicones. A lot of people do run urethane and rubber, so if you're running silicones and you go to somebody else's track, you'll probably have to change tires or be prepared to clean your silicones a lot, because they do pick up a lot of dirt as they run. So yeah, it is a pretty cool car. I'm pretty excited about it. Yep. What cars are you guys running these days? Yeah, I also picked up a big paint set, so I've been going through that. Got a new airbrush as well, working on that. So yeah, just learning a lot of cool new things to do with cars, bodies, airbrushing, and just painting in general. So I feel like painting is where I get the most enjoyment, and that's what I've been doing. Hey Daz, yeah, this primer comes up in like many colors. So this is a red. This color is red here. So covers all. It's water based. It's Malto is the name of the brand up here, and it's water based. Sprayed indoors. Has no odor whatsoever. Like maybe a faint odor from. There is some sort of aerosol in it, obviously, but yeah, it's super eco. Well, not eco friendly, but super friendly to breathing and stuff. So no odors. Really goes down really nice and thin. So you can see like it didn't cover up any of the details when it went down. See all your fish and chips, everything shows up. That's one thing I always check when I spray is like how much detail is being covered off. So yeah, it's ready, and this is ready for some just paint. Dave S. Been tinkering with a lot of cars today, including an MSC Porsche 959. Cool. Cool. What did you get, Cyber? What cars did you get from Cincy? Oh, you didn't get the red GT40? That's one car that I do think I want to get, DK Moon, but it depends on whether I can I get it in Canada. So hey Tom, I replied to you. Yeah, anytime you want me to do that, that's fine. We're all ready to go. So anyway, that's all I got. I do have another thing that I got recently. It is camera related, so I don't know if you guys are interested in this. But something that I'm really into is macro photography. So sometimes it's very hard to get macro lenses, but these are simple extension tubes for your camera. This is an extension tube, and you can see there's two extensions to it. There's a 10mm, 60mm. You can pop this onto any lens and it will give you a macro. So I thought it was really cool. It's really inexpensive. They're made of metal. Come highly. They have really good reviews. So I'm going to be testing these out over the next couple of bits on some macro photography. So yeah, this is another little thing that I picked up recently. I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm all down with F1 and Rally, 2x Formula 1s from SCX, and Scaly and Rally from Ninco. Nice. Yeah, I do love the Ninco Rally tracks, but it's hard to get them. So definitely gonna look into that when I go to UK. It's either that or get into the digital Arc Pro system from Scalextric, because I've been thinking about putting the Lego City onto its own track again, and using the intersection that I have from Scalextric, but making it digital so that I can run digital Scalextric. The cool thing about the Arc Pro from Scalextric is that it switches from analog to digital natively, so I don't have to buy a box or anything else for that. So really looking into that, doing my due diligence and figuring things out before I jump in. I already have a lot of Scalextric track, so it would just be a no-brainer for me to add it in since it's all compatible. So definitely looking into that. SCX track for Rally. Let's see. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, I think the Rally tracks are pretty cool. The one that I saw on the mag, and their racing guys raced on that Rally track recently in that recent video. That was really cool because it's like two cars can race, but they race in the same circuit kind of thing, and it's time attack. I thought that looked really cool and was really well executed. So definitely something to look forward to, I guess. Yeah, Nico wants to see your rally track when it's finished as well. Yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much what I had to show off today. I just want to say a special thank you to Lightech for getting me this car. And yeah, up to you guys. What do you want to talk about? Do you have anything you guys want to see. Yeah, my collection hasn't grown much this year, and that's because a lot of the stuff I pre-ordered hasn't been shown up yet. So kind of anxiously waiting for that. Um, yeah, and a lot of the stuff I know I'm going to see in the UK, so I'll probably pick it up, or I've already picked up some stuff that Pete has arranged for me to bring back when I get there. But yeah, what are you guys excited about? Any new cars that have come out that have kind of excited you? I saw the three Revo slots that Porsche GT1s that Travis showed off on his channel. They look pretty sweet, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be picking any up right now. The guys are back racing, and we do a lot of like live digital racing. I hope you guys have been catching that. Um, it is not for kids, I guess, because I can't stop them from using the crazy words, but it is fun. So let's see what happens with that. It's just nice to have them back. Nico implies to keep the Carrera one and add the technical rally with SCX like the Spaniards do. Perfect. Yeah, the Arc Pro 1 switch analog to digital. Yeah, that's definitely looking into that. I think it would be really nice for the Lego City to have its own track with intersections. So I have like 6 intersections, so I could build a pretty nice city layout and then lay this Lego City down into it. And the cool thing about, I think the extended Scalextric straights actually allow me to lay down 3 Lego plates between each intersection. So it really looks like a proper city or street. So could be interesting just to have a fully Lego only terrain track. Something that I've always wanted. So definitely looking into that. All right, Dave S is looking forward to BRM Datsun's 240Zs. 240, nice. I made my own digital analog box for pennies plus controllers and variable power. Amazing. I know, Cyber, you talked about that. So that's great. I already have I have 2 switches. I have the tech slot switch, and then I also have the Omni slot box, which is currently what I use on Dragon's Tail with its independent power supplies to each lane. It works really well. Hey, how are you? You guys haven't watched Aid. He's a master whiz with the LEDs and kits, and yeah, he's doing a great job. So check him out. We did the shout out on Shenanigans, but yeah, super cool content. And thanks for doing that, Aid. Daz, you like Hulk and Bulk racing? Yeah, they are. They're just themselves, which is the way they are with me. A lot of people say, and maybe this is true because when I'm on screen or when I'm in front of the camera, I'm very reserved. But when I'm off camera, like probably just a big kid. So my friends are great for me to interact with, especially on live streams. Otherwise, this can be a lonely hobby sometimes. Yeah, sure, we interact with each other and we talk to each other on Facebook and stuff, but racing with your friends is always fun. So having them on board again has been a lot of fun for me recently. Yeah, nice, Cyberg. Thank you for subbing to Aid. Yeah, definitely check him out if you haven't checked him out and you think he's really good with the LED stuff, and he's just a down to earth thinker. So he really takes the time to like bring you in, and that's why we need the GRL. Yeah, let's talk about the GRL because it kind of ended. I just thought the GRL ended without it just ended. It's so funny because we never did a follow up meeting. We never did anything after that. It just seemed like we finished the 16 rounds. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the GRL comes back or not. I have no idea right now because I just felt that it was like everyone was happy that it was done and it was over with. So I don't know. Um, yeah, been haven't thought about the second season or anything about the GRL. I think it was a great concept. It is a great concept. It's a lot of work. Building the website, maintaining everything on the back end was a lot of work. Um, wish you could go with you and Pete. Yeah. Tom, yeah, it's always fun. And one thing that I know is, um, I talked about transfer of knowledge, and transfer of knowledge is only happens when you're in an environment full of people that are doing the same thing. So I remember you only get better at wargame. You only get better at wargaming if you interact with wargamers. So the same thing with slot cards. You only get better at slot cards if you interact on a physical and technical level with slot car enthusiasts, right? And then YouTube is cool, but that's not the one-on-one that I'm talking about. So going to UK festivals or going to racetracks, um, it's a great way to kind of have that knowledge transfer. So recently, like I said, a lot of us are struggling with setting up of cars and stuff, and I think the frustration isn't that, you know, I think the frustration is you just don't know which way to turn. Sometimes there's so much information out there. That's my frustration. Also, I'll just say it the way I feel. It's like there's so many different people with so many different ways to tune a car. Like you can tune a car 10 ways to one, and the key is to find what you're comfortable with doing with the car. So. For myself, I think that comes down to knowledge transfer. So when I used to go to Ernie's more regularly, I used to feel more confident about opening up cars and tuning cars, and because I knew, okay, if I mess this up, I can go back there and Ernie will help me out or something. But um, you know, and I don't know. I think it's a trust factor. So that's why traveling and being immersive with the community, as much as this is good, and talking to you guys on camera is cool. It's interacting and rubbing shoulders with each other is where I think the knowledge transfer and the comfort level comes in, and being able to tune with more confidence and being able to talk to people with more confidence about it. So that's why I really like Pete's member streams where he really brings you in for that 1 hour and he kind of takes you into his world and you see all the mistakes and you see all the trip ups and you see all the whatever um, stupid things that happen that and you laugh about it and you figure out, okay, yeah, we can get this done. So I think that's what I'm looking for. My trip to the UK isn't to buy more cars, it's more to meet the community and interact with the people that I talk to behind the chat wall, so that's my main objective, and I think it's good for anyone to do that if they want to really go deeper into the hobby or the community, to really reach out to and go to these festivals and go to swap meets and just get more involved into the culture. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. So that's my reasoning behind going to the UK. So John Tucci is ready for season 2. Cyborg, you can always delegate and help with GRL. I understand. Um, like I said, if you guys are down for season 2, I'm down to do season 2. I just didn't know how it ended. That's the problem. It's like there's no official GRL wrap up, and I wanted to do a live wrap up because as much as we participated, I really want to know what the people who watched us think, and I want them to comment and let us know what we can do better for the GRL for season 2. Because there's no point doing. I mean, we can do it the same way again, but I really want to hear more feedback about the GRL from everyone that watched, and as much as we participated, the audience is also very important to me. So yeah, we can talk about it for sure. Hey, just been to a model railway exhibition today, and there was a Warhammer layout. Yeah, Warhammer is everywhere in the UK. Um, yeah. So GW Games Workshop has been getting a lot of flack recently. That's one thing I like about the wargaming community. When we talk about slot cars sometimes, like a slot car, and we say, "Oh, I have a hard time tuning it." I don't think it's meant to be a slight about the brand. It's maybe just frustration talking, and I feel that it's up to manufacturers to step in and kind of say, let's help you out. Let's get the communication out there to make you understand. But it seems like everyone else jumps in for the manufacturers and defends them, and then what happens is they'll get lazy. That's one thing that's very different in the Warhammer in the wargaming world. We the players do not defend the manufacturer all the time. We want them to change. We want them to persevere, and we want them to get better. So when we do say something, isn't that we are like beating down on a brand or anything? We're just saying do it better. Just make a little bit of changes. Like listen to us. That's basically what we're saying. So um, I think that's what the whole Reba slot situation or straight out of the box situation arose from. It's just lack of clarity, lack of communication, nothing else. I don't think I'm saying anything that none of us believe in our hearts. Like every brand has faults, but it's up to us as consumers to talk about it and ask them to recognize that and ask them to fix it or take some steps in the right direction. That's all I think we're talking about here. Anyway, I think a schedule live would be great. Probably we can do that. Um, let's talk about that because I think we need to wrap up the GRL in a proper way, in a live way, because I feel the GRL needs it was done live, it was competed live, it should be finished live. For season one to be called over, I think it's missing that big component. So I think we should talk about that seriously in the chat, in our Discord chat platform that Carlos has put together. I think we need to just set a date and jump on a live together and finish season one properly. Because until we do that, I don't really know about a season two. Let's be honest. All right, let's see what else. Vernon's Cave said, "Roll, you be like a kid in a sweet shop at the Slot Car Festival." I know that. Um, it's going to be a week of absolute mayhem for me because, first of all, I'm living with four YouTubers that are all slot car enthusiasts. Really like, and then we have the ringleader is Pete, who's super hyper. And yeah, so for myself, it's just the experience of being around that. I think it was already made me a kid in a candy shop. Forget all the cars and everything else I'm going to be seeing. It's like the first time I went to SEMA. I'll never forget. People talk about SEMA all the time, and I don't. If you guys don't know, SEMA is one of the world's largest, like, uh, what is it? Showcase of cars, one-to-one cars, so modded cars and everything. And my first year, I've been to SEMA about 8 years in a row. My first year at SEMA, everyone talked about SEMA, but until you actually get there and like I think I took 1,000 shots in my first day at SEMA, and that was only like a quarter of the show. I'll never forget that feeling. So definitely, Vernon, I'm ready for it. Thank you. Daz, he already trapped you. Oh yeah, Ruben. Ruben is trapped Nico. Yes, yes. They're racing for pinks, I think. Ruben. My money's on Ruben, by the way, Nico. Whether you like it or not. So anything else you guys are up to? Um, Anybody got any? Well, I don't think that. Well, I do think that slot car manufacturers do need to put something in the box, like RTR needs a little side tune. Yeah, some. I think that in any consumer-based world, there needs to be more clarity. Like this packaging right here, as much as it's cool, at least you can see the car, but it doesn't say anything about this car. So if a newbie walked into a stock car shop and he saw this on the shelf next to a Carrera box, next to an SR box, the only difference that he'll see is the car itself. He will not know what's special about this car. And remember, like a collector car in Canada is the same price as a sideways car. So if you saw the two cars on the table, like behind me, if I was a newbie and I walked in and I saw these cars, I'd pick up the car that I resonate with, not knowing whether this car was ready to run without any special tuning or not understanding. And people, you got to bring yourself back to the first time you got a slot car track underneath your Christmas tree, and you ran it and you ran out of and your cars were finished and you wanted to run a specific car because that's the car that you remember from childhood or it was a poster on your wall. So you go to the slot car shop, which most likely doesn't happen to be close to you, so you do it online and you see a car on a picture online and say, yeah, I need that car. That's the car I remember. That's the photograph I have on my wall. And you buy it and you bring it home, and guess what? You can't run it because you just didn't know that car had to be tuned properly. So that's why I'm saying this. I'm not saying it for any other reason. Yeah, communication on website is very important. I think the slot car community, especially manufacturers, need to do more of that. And me being a web developer, I understand that. So that. What's up, Slot Valley? What's up, Dan? Nice to see you. Yeah, that's all I said. That's all I think we're asking for. But anyway, I've been hopping on this for too long. I know I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but cool cars, always cool cars, nice cars to buy. Did you guys watch Pete's live this morning? If you guys want to see an Echo track that is pretty like out of this world with Arduino and programming, um, Pete from Show Me Slot Cars, he was live with Joe from Eras this morning. If you haven't checked out that live stream, definitely jump on it and check out. Pete will blow your mind with how deep he goes in some of the stuff he does. So really excited for him to do some stuff on the 132 scale. So check it out, guys. And I believe Dan did a echo on how to oil your Echo trucks and stuff. So check them out. If you're into Echo content, like Dan from Slot Battle Racing has a lot of it. If you're into the new 132 stuff, if you're newbie in 132, Dan is doing some really cool stuff as well on the 132 side of things. So definitely check them out. There's so much good content coming out all the time. Even I'm overwhelmed. It's a lot of stuff. So yeah, check it. Check. There's so much going on. But like Dan, Pete, Show Me Slot Cars, Joe. These are the people I'm watching right now because they're resonating with me as a newbie. And I keep on saying I'm a newbie because, as you can see, I have challenges with tuning cars. But that's not because I don't try. It's just because I don't run enough cars and I don't compete enough in enough places for me to actually tune cars too often. Except for my Carrera cars, which you've seen me do over and over and over. So, yeah, that's why I have so many Slot Invasion rear kits. I think I have about 15 of them in my possession right now because those are the kits that I like to put on my Carrera cars, and they work and they make my Carrera cars run faster. Um, I haven't really dabbled with 3D chassis yet, but I think I'm at the point where I might be dabbling with some 3D chassis from the Carrera cars as well. But yeah, that's been going on. Yeah, it was a great live, man. It was definitely. I like those kind of lives to chill. Then more challenge to watch. There's not enough time a day to keep watching. Yeah, for sure, Dave. It's crazy. Richie, thank you. Have a blessed Easter weekend as well. Don't forget to run some slot cars. I will try. I was supposed to run analog cars tonight. Um, just old cars out of my box, but my daughter has wrangled me together to go to an escape room with some of my friends. So I will not be doing a live run tonight. Um, we can all understand when your daughter asks you to do something. So I'm happy that she actually wanted to do something with me. So we're gonna go do this escape room. Hopefully I get out. If not, you guys can send help. Hey Bo, happy Easter. Hope you're eating a lot of chocolate. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I hope I escaped, Dan. It's cool. Yeah, unless according to the escape room that I'm going to, it might make me walk the plant. That's right. Yeah, MB, can't be family time. It is an awesome time, so we'll see how it goes. There's a new concept of a room. It's called I think it's called a safe room or it's a smash room. I think it's a smash room. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one of these, but basically it's a room. You go in there and they give you a sledgehammer and goggles, and you can smash everything to bits. I'm looking for one of those. I think it'd be lots of fun. Hey, John. Certainly, there's lots of enthusiasts that are out there to help. Um, but I think as a newbie, sometimes it's difficult to ask those questions because, and I'm talking about a pure newbie because a lot of us are insecure and we're insecure with what we don't know. As much as it sounds very easy to come out there and ask for help, sometimes it's difficult. So that's why the manufacturer needs to do more on the communication side of things. It's not for the hobbyist. The it's not for the hobby to do that because the manufacturer needs to provide some sort of clarity. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Putting the time to learn pays dividends 100%. Thank you, Bo. And another thing that I say, John, is that we can't rush to the defense of a manufacturer all the time because what happens is it makes them lazy no matter what. So I know Games Workshop or any other hobby, they do bring up points and um, grievances. As much as they love product, they also bring up grievances, and they do that because we want the manufacturer to get better at doing things. So none of this is a negative. I'm not saying don't buy from this or don't do this. So I'm only saying that I think the manufacturer needs to do a little bit more, and they should be held accountable for what they're doing and what they're putting out. So if there's an issue with a car and we don't address it and we just gloss over it, all it does is for the next one, it doesn't make them get any better. So that's all I'm saying, and that's why I'm asking them for to do a little bit more in terms of communication. I think it's only. Thank you, Vernon. Happy Easter to you as well. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm about to head out. Hopefully, I can't escape out of the escape room. But I want to wish you guys and all your families a very happy Easter. Thank you very much for being part of this live stream. Thank you very much for being part of the hobby. Um, like I said, there's a lot of knowledge in the room. There's lots of people out there that probably are getting into slot cars more and more. We know there's a resurgence, and I think all of us are part of that. And there's no negatives here. There's only positives to take away. I think every manufacturer is doing a great job. Every car that's coming out is awesome, phenomenal, and yeah, I want to say that officially. Like that's how I view it. But I also think that there needs to be a little bit more done, and just a little bit every year will make this hobby grow that much. Right? You do a little bit on the manufacturer side, it grows the hobby tenfold, and that's all I'm saying that needs to be happen in this community. That's all. But other than that, guys, I want to wish you guys a very happy Easter. Thank you very much for taking some time out on a Saturday to chat with me. I'm really happy with this car. Thanks a lot to Warren from Light Slots, Light Tech Slots. If you haven't visited his web store, he is Canadian. He does a lot of cool slot cars, and he buys a lot of collections, and he sells a lot of used cars as well. So if you're in Canada or if you're in the US, yeah, I think his shipping is pretty good. But yeah, thanks a lot, Light Tech. And until next time, guys, have fun on rails and have a happy Easter. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.